Why? They don't want me to stream. They really don't. I don't know if it must be Odyssey or some shit. Just having trouble. But yeah. I mean, damn. Now I gotta deal with potential issues on YouTube. But whatever. We'll see how this goes. So I'm just gonna fix my fucking BitChute to say tell people to move to YouTube. Let's see if this works better. Oh, cause that shit was not working at all. Streaming on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Shit's mad annoying, man. Alright. So, this clip is from the balloon pop shit. So basically you can see there's this one white chick, right? And it's a bunch of black chicks. And you just see the way they literally talk this girl out of... They didn't want this dude to walk away with the white girl after they all reject him. First right of refusal, as Kevin Samuels and Tommy Sotomayor said.
We're going to actually bring it on back a bit, and we're going to find out why you have one more balloon left. So what is your name and your age?
I'm Kiki. I'm 27.
So Kiki, you are the last one standing with this balloon. So I want to know why you still holding on.
I am. Well, so far, I feel like his energy has been good. He's been respectful. He's not too egotistical, you know, not too full of himself. He's handsome. He's tall. I feel like I see the effort in what he put in with his outfit today, you know.
It sounds like Kiki got all the compliments for you.
Appreciate that.
Kids, and I feel like, you know, your deal breakers or what you feel like you're like what you're not okay with. I don't have any of those. I mean, I don't know. I don't cook as much because I don't have that much time to, but.
So I want to know, if you saw Kiki out, would you be interested in taking her out?
Yeah, definitely.
So what is it that gives the definite that you take her out?
She's attractive. I'll say that. I definitely that's it. But like I said, like, I definitely go off of looks, but because you have to look at somebody before you talk to them, and then I got to get to know you and everything, see what you're about, see where your head's at.
You've been very clear that you like a thick woman.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
Is she thick enough?
She's all right. She's slim thick.
No. What is all right? What does all right mean?
No, I mean, like, all right, like, she meets the criteria. Like, she's not like overly thick. She's not thick, but she's slim thick. She got thick in her. She got like, I'll say this. She like a full rack of ribs, honey glazed spirit. Yeah. Like, she ain't no fruit snack.
I like that. Okay.
Why the hell do you even care about that? There's literally so many other important things to be worried about.
I like that. Now, Kiki's not African.
Oh, no. I mean, for me, I don't discriminate. I don't care what ethnicity you are. I don't care, if you pink, green, whatever. As long as I'm feeling you and you're attractive and we hit it off and you're rational, that's all I can ask for.
I like that. How you feel about that, Kiki?
I like the answer. I feel like we could probably get along.
Perfect. It looks like we're getting closer to a match. But I actually have one question for you guys. Now, when it comes to dating and finances, how do you feel about 50-50 or the guy paying for everything?
If I'm on a first date, I'm gonna definitely pay. Definitely. But if we're going out on a lot of dates, I say 50-50 and everything, because first impression is everything. But I do believe if you're going to take a girl out for the first time, because obviously you're interested in her, you definitely got to pay. Okay, so
So 50-50 is only for the first few dates.
Yeah, like if we got on like 3 or 4 dates and we started dating one night, it's cool. And we go out somewhere, we do something, an activity.
She literally could have just let them walk off, but she had to keep prying and just giving more and more filters, knowing that eventually one of them is going to be a deal breaker, because that's just how females work. Could have just let them motherfuckers walk off, man.
or even go take a trip. Why not 50-50? I mean, because if we're living in the house together, am I going to be paying all the bills? It should be 50-50, right?
That really comes down to a preference, but let's see what Kiki thinks. So Kiki, so you popped your balloon. Now you held off, but you popped. So was it the 50-50 or why'd you pop?
I popped because I feel like in the first few dates, you're still getting to know each other. And I feel like the man should still take the initiative. I feel like whenever it gets to the 50-50 point, I feel like you should have already established a foundation and in a relationship with somebody. So I just feel like it's kind of too soon. The first few dates, you're still getting to know each other to make me pay for my part. I just don't feel like that's fair.
So out of everything that you've heard and seen from him, is it only the 50-50 that was the breaker for you?
Yeah, that's kind of a deal breaker for me.
So ladies, although all of you have popped your balloons, I want to know, are any of you feeling like you want to double back a bit and get your balloon back? All right. Well, I want to thank you for coming out, and I wish you much luck.
That's fucked up, because there's some guy that doesn't need to pay shit. She's already probably been ran through by dudes who didn't have to pay shit, so.
Next time.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome.
She's actually, Zherka, she's actually married her husband.
So listen to this, right?
What is this? Oh, look at this. This woman just lit her husband on fire. Apparently, it was a mutually abusive relationship, but I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. Look at this. Casually just lights him on fire. And this is in Brazil, I think. And yes, he did die. Crazy. Yeah, man. Sadly, YouTube is better. Let's see. What's this? Oh, this just goes to show, it's all about looks. Look at the way they treated this dude.
Ask her.
Bitch literally screams. Oh, this is Bobby Lee, always a classic. Let's see. Talking about, his friend on the bottom right there. Looks like a Jew. He looks like a kicker, You don't know whether to gas him or lynch him. But anyway. Already. See? Like, I just can't be on any of these platforms. But anyway, let's play this.
Why she's dating me.
We just did. I just answered all those questions.
We know why. She wanted to get back at her professional athlete boyfriend because you grew on her.
Like the mold on your foot.
Yes, her shallowness was like, you know what? She said to herself, you know what? I don't need attractive anymore.
Yeah.
I don't need tall. I don't need anybody that can protect me in an alley. I don't need anybody that can get things off the top shelf.
Yeah.
I don't need anyone that knows how to use a toilet properly or has
Can
nice
I just
feet.
say, I had surgery 4 days ago, and not once has he so much as taken care of me for an hour. He's a perfect guy.
I'm gonna just say this right now, and that's so. First of all, I come home right, and there's her mom, her sister,
I have a good family.
her ex guy that she used to see, but
No,
her best friend.
it's my best friend. Don't
Right.
say it like that.
Jessica.
Your best friend. Okay, hold
You
on.
know that?
Let's get back to this best friend.
You know that ugly ass Korean girl you just saw earlier?
She wasn't that ugly.
Come on.
talking
Moonface?
about?
You saw Moonface,
I
right?
saw her.
She was here.
I'm trying to eat her
I
butt.
get it.
I'm trying to eat her butt.
Yeah, he wants to eat her
Yeah,
butt.
he wants to
You want to
desperately
eat her butt?
Yeah.
It's an experiment for them.
Yeah. He's never eaten
And
butt
so it's like
before,
they're all spending the night,
which
and
is
I'm
weird,
like,
right, Eric?
so I slept there.
So. You slept there?
Yeah.
Also, her whole family is here.
Yeah, so I don't. You know what I mean? If she,
You've dated a Filipina. You know, just that we come
too
in.
much
It's
family.
it's a lot of
It's
family.
ridiculous.
And so we were all spread out in the room. They were all taking care of me. So you know how it goes, Eric.
So he didn't need to. Yeah.
do you
He
get a
didn't
lot
need
of
to.
girls?
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's how some of those Asians are. Southeast Asians will have like people sleeping in the freaking closet under the steps. They're eating like bean sprouts and noodles all day and undercooked beef.
You look like a pussy slayer.
I'm just asking you. Look, I can't trust anything you say because you're with Bobby.
Wait, hold on a second, Eric.
So any compliments you give me, I'm like, oh.
You get a lot.
Do you think that my stocks as a woman are down, totally down, because I've dated Bobby for 3 years?
No, I don't think so.
Like Bobby's.
I mean, I don't know what you want me to say right now.
I want you to be honest.
I'm in your guys'
Look.
home.
Trap.
I'm trapped. There's like a,
Let's suppose this relationship ends and I date the next guy who's an attractive guy and I'm really into him, and I say, hey, you know, my ex-boyfriend is Bobby Lee. Do you think that in his mind my stocks just
No, I
drop?
think in his mind, his stock's going to drop. He's going to be like, I can't. What? Bobby, it's like when you go to
I'm going to say this right
Bobby,
now.
it's like,
You know what? I'm going to say this right now, okay? You literally
Oh,
are
here we
the
go.
black version of me. All right?
Oh.
no, not at all.
Yeah, you don't look like Chris Spencer.
So what funny?
I spit on you. I
spitting
spit on you.
What-
That's how angry I
what
am right
funny?
Oh, he is black. He does look like black and Jewish, though. Tell me that's not a black Jew. Like I said, he's a kigger.
angry, funny, and charming. What?
Yeah.
Bobby, I know what I'm working with.
Yeah, you do, right?
Okay.
And I know what I'm working with, and we're the same.
No, not really.
Why? We both play video games like fucking 12-year-olds.
But I'm tall.
You can
Yeah,
reach
you're-
things on the higher.
You're fat. You're fat.
Yeah, but that can change that.
But you haven't.
But I can. But I did 3 years ago. I had a trainer. I know, but I can. But here's the thing: I can always go back. You're always gonna be
You're
a
shaped
little
like a
tiny
pear.
guy.
Like a pear.
Why are you
Oh my
so
God.
mad?
I don't know why
Brutal.
I'm so angry right now, but the thing is that
You're
can I
winning,
just
look!
say, I know, but I also want to
You're
say
winning.
this.
There she is. She's sitting next
wanna-
to you.
You're winning. You got the girl, bro. Yeah, okay. That woman, man, I'd rather have no girl than be in a relationship like that. But anyway, this dude, he went to prison for 12 years for a reason you wouldn't possibly believe. But anyway, just listen to this.
I did one time in 1998.
Or better yet, read it, because this guy, he can't really understand what he's saying.
I went to a party. I ended up touching an underage girl in the bus. That's it, just the bus. And she drank and drugged and all that. And I wouldn't give her any more alcohol, you know? And so she told that I touched her. And I went to court, and the judge hauled me out to dry.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Touched her breast.
Oh, you touched her breasts.
She'd be, but she was very well developed. Anyway, I did not have no right to touch her because I was an adult. She was a kid, and I knew that. But you know, I was under the influence of drugs and shit. I didn't care anything, and it didn't matter, you know. But I did 12 years straight in prison, and I did 6 class and all that. And my life had been total hell.
I have no idea. I don't know. You know how some people just be understanding shit? Motherfuckers just be like, and be like, oh, he wants a cup of coffee. Like, I don't know. Some people just got the gift, man. I've been told I have the gift, so I don't know.
Since
Because of that.
1990, yeah. My upbringing, my dad's suicide, my abusiveness, my drugs and drinking and sex crime and all that. It just fucked my whole life up, you know. I haven't had a relationship. I've been married 19 years, and it was a good marriage.
That's crazy though. 12 years. I'm sorry. It's like, hey, I'm not a pizza guy, but 12 years for that is insane. That's not, it ain't that serious. I'm sorry. But anyways, look how happy they look. She looks like East African or something. And she got herself a cave troll looking white dude. But this is actually crazy. It just goes to show there's the red hair is a dead giveaway right there. But
right now. What? Because this absolute second you're not currently hitting me, you think that you haven't been. Just stop fucking reading. What's your hurting? Nothing. Fucking like, stop fucking reading. Fucking voice at me. Stop. Like, why the fuck do you keep doing it? I'm literally like, stop. Stop. I keep asking you nicely. Stop. Stop hitting me. Stop fucking hitting me. Stop hitting me. You help me fight when I was giving in. Stop fucking fight. You don't want.
damn, she's really beating his shit. Honestly, there's two solutions here. You just leave her. You got to get out of that relationship. Actually, there's three. Get out of the relationship. You manhandle her and show her who's in charge. Because some women really do need that. They're like psychotic. Or you do what she's doing and worse. But it's like really the best situation to just leave.
Fucking fight. You get your actual fucking fight. You want to play with me? You want to play with me?
You know that pussy was fire though.
You want to play with? You are the reason why my heart is still above water. When I tell you to leave me alone, leave me alone. What I mean by leave me alone means I'm starting to get angry and I want to fight. And when I get really angry, I'm gonna get physical. That is your.
Look at the demon in the eyes. My goodness. I could fix her, guys. She is kind of cute.
False. That is your problem. You wanna fight? You wanna fight, motherfucker? You wanna fight? I'm making stop. Now, please. Come here. You wanna fight? You wanna see the angry person? Come here right now. I beg you, Alpha. Please stop. Come here. Come here. Please stop. Please stop. I'm gonna get finished. Wanna fight?
She literally has a baby kitten in her hand. That's what I was looking for. She has a baby kitten, and she has if you see the necklace, that's the Horus. That's the symbol of Horus. Ah, got that eagle eye, right? Yeah, I bet you guys missed that. But yeah, I just felt like, oh, and the septum ring. Septum ring's another dead giveaway for a ain't shit bitch. If you're trying to date interracially and she's a different race, just look for a septum ring. That's a green light. But anyways, next clip.
When I was homeless in LA, when I didn't want.
This is Chad, and he's telling you like how he solved his homelessness. Virginity rocks. So ironic with the bowl cut. See, this is proof Chad doesn't need style or even a home or a job.
Sleep If I didn't know where I was gonna sleep, I would go on Tinder and I would, you know, talk to girls, and I would just stay at Tinder girls' houses like all the time. That was the biggest breakthrough for me to not be homeless.
How many nights in a month do you
Endless
think you did
nights,
that?
man. As many as I possibly could. I had an idea for a movie. It was called 30 Nights, 30 Swipes, or 30 Swipes, 30 Nights. And it was like where it's a homeless guy and he, you know what I mean?
Imagine being Chad. Must be great, right? You said he's a normie? I don't know. That's a Chad. That's a pretty Chad phenotype. To use a fancy word. But anyway, so this is another septum ring. Jesus Christ! All these women want to be like, bulls now in a fucking, or heifers or some shit. But another septum ring, overweight, light skin, black chick, and these black women are bullying her in the beauty supply store, saying that she's a half breed and all this.
Your daughter called me half breed.
Leave it alone. So. Just leave it alone, please.
Girl, child, like I said, I'm not interrupting my enemy while they're getting ready to make a mistake.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a mistake. Now what happened?
I didn't say anything.
No. Okay, not black. There you go. What you doing here?
Come here. Don't touch me.
Come here.
Do not fucking touch me.
Last fucking phone. Do you even have an iPhone, bitch? You bitch.
She said, "Do you even have an iPhone, bitch?" Who cares, man? That's the stupid things they value so much.
What you doing in here? You so rich and this and that. You
rich?
funky ass half breed. You mulatto stanky bitch. I bet your mammy is white too. I bet your bitch is white. You know, fat, nasty white hoe, just like this bitch right here. Pink bitch.
Said, "I bet your mammy is white." Wow. What are you, jealous?
Pink bitch, you nasty bitch. And I don't even have nothing against biracial women. I just don't like the stanky ones with white mothers like you, bitch. I hate you. I hate you, bitch. I hate you, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
Okay, we're gonna just go. No, we're just gonna go. No.
I don't care if they go with Flavor Flav.
No.
They
You have
have
a good day.
Flavor Flav. I don't care about them going with Flavor Flav.
You done? Get a fucking life. Get a fucking life.
You see, that clerk wasn't trying to get in the middle of that bullshit. He's like, "Oh, hell no." Yeah, man, emotions are really high in the beauty supply store for black women. They do be shopping in there a lot, man. There's even some statistics on that I saw. Yeah, man. All right.
The smoking gun that tells us that female leadership is not better than masculine leadership is the black community for the past 70 years. It has been female-led. Black women have done what they thought was supposed to be done and what was in the best interest of black women. They have not been selfless. They have not been gregarious. They have not been generous or thoughtful. They have not been sacrificial to the rest of the community. They have not laid down themselves so that the community can rise up on their backs. They have not done anything like that. Black women have been completely 100% self-motivated, self-centered, and selfish about every decision. Not only saying that they don't need men, but also demonstrating not only that they don't want the men, but also that they do not want children, that they don't like femininity, they don't like motherhood, they don't like wifehood, they don't like anything. Everything that they do has been geared and designed, and they do it for their own not even necessarily preservation, but they've done it for their own their own motives. Their own ulterior motives. They have children for their own ulterior motives. They get into relationships for their own ulterior motives. It has nothing to do with wanting to engage in femininity or wifehood or motherhood or any of that other stuff. The smoking gun that says that female leadership is not preferable to male leadership is the burning embers that are the black community. It is in shambles. There are no family structures. There are no communities. There is no generational wealth. We are not raising healthy, well-rounded, well-adjusted children. We are not raising well-adjusted males or females.
Is she lying so far? That's all I want to know. Is she lying? A lot of women don't want any man these nowadays. I don't know about that. They still want Chad, man. Chad is still doing fine. They still want Chad.
As a result, we are being crushed underfoot by every other demographic.
Yeah, that is true. A lot of these red pill females are just saying shit. Like they're really just saying stuff we already know.
We have remained at 12 and 13% of the population because females, again, are thinking of their own selves. They go and delete children at every Planned Parenthood that they can get their hands on. There's no foresight. There's no working towards the future for everyone, to the benefit of everyone. Women are completely selfish because that's the nature of women. Women are selfish. And Black women have demonstrated that in the most toxic and deplorable fashion over the past observable 70 years in this country. If Black female leadership, or female leadership at all, was better than masculine leadership, we should have been in a better position as a community. As a matter of fact, we should be the top community. Not Black women, everybody. Black men, Black women, Black children. We should be the envy and the crown jewel of every other demographic in this country. If Black female leadership was worth 2 dead flies.
So first, let's have your name, how old you are, and then we could go ahead and get into why you popped.
Sure. My name's Dr. Elam. I'm 38 years old.
Okay.
And I popped my balloon just because you're simply too young. And age isn't really a factor, but you don't know what you want.
How old are you again?
38.
You 38? Oh, yeah. Red flag.
So he's...
You
Less
are
about-
very handsome. I wouldn't even thought you were 38.
Of course not. But it's less about being a red flag and more about being a liability.
Honestly, everybody on YouTube is a grifter, man. That's what YouTube is for. Like, yeah, that's really what it's for, to be honest with you. Especially when you consider like these really strict rules.
Get it.
If I were to bring you into my life,
Mhm.
you would be a liability.
Right. Do you got kids though?
No.
Can you?
No. You can ask another question now.
I mean, you said you're a doctor, right?
That's correct.
Okay. I mean, I don't even know what to ask you because you don't like me. I'm too young.
It's not.
I mean, if you change your mind, I'm open to it though.
Why would you be open to it?
Cause you're handsome for
Sure.
one.
So you only like
And-
me because I'm beautiful.
Just like I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Cause you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life.
Mhm.
But because you're a liability, you can't
Right.
add anything to my life.
Right.
You would be a liability to everything in my
So
life.
what can I not add to your life? What is that?
You can't teach me anything.
Uh-huh.
You can't help me with my finances in
Mm-hmm.
any way. You can't add any intellectual anything into my life. And it's not because you're not capable. It's just because you're not
I'm
there
too
yet.
young.
You're not there yet.
Right.
And if you're not already on that path,
I'm already on it. That's the problem. You don't know enough about me.
You know how women say their guys are intimidated by their success? That's a projection. This guy is Tyrone and he's successful and all that. He's intimidating to the women for the most part because most of them know that they're not really up to par for that kind of partner. And if I recall correctly, this chick said that she was a club chick, and you could kind of hear she's ratchet. You could hear it in her voice, like just the way she talks. So, and she, she's trying to compete with him. That's another thing, which is like, again, male female dichotomy switch.
absolutely absolutely right. I don't know
So
enough
you're
about you.
messing up.
You said you have Airbnb
Good
properties.
luck with the other girls back there. You're messing up. Oh, next.
And I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not triggered, sweetheart. You are very handsome.
We can
But-
work through this
but
together.
You
Please
said
put
I
your
can't
hands
bring
down.
you anything, so it's like,
Right.
there's no need to talk.
You
I
can't
just
bring
said,
anything right
good luck
now.
with the other girls.
Say, okay, and this is why your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man.
No, I've dealt with real
Because
men
you're not
before.
listening to me and you're trying to talk over
Go
me.
ahead, I'm listening.
Adults have conversations.
I'm listening.
Okay? So if we were to get together, you would be asking me questions like, Dr. Elam, what did you do to acquire everything that you acquired? What did you do to learn everything that you learned? What type of habits and skills do you have that can help me get to where I want to get? You have 2 Airbnb properties. How can we get to 4? How can we get to 8?
I already know how to do that. My dad. That's how I got it.
Next contestant, please.
Please. Okay. I was gonna pick you, but
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I think these guys just go to troll. Some of those dudes just go on there to troll. But yeah, if you're even slightly serious, you're a clown. As a guy going on there, you can't reason with these females, man. Especially black women, like very modern. But yeah, Family Guy.
Joe, this is ridiculous. There's no way Lois killed Connie.
There's just too much evidence against her. I gotta take her in.
So what, I'm supposed to be a guy without a wife now? What am I supposed to do? Whatever I want, whenever I want? I'm gonna get crow's feet from smiling too much.
Sorry, Peter. It's gonna be quite an adjustment.
Seriously, who's gonna greet me in a shapeless sweatshirt when I come home?
Meg, maybe?
Who's gonna slap a tarantula of shampoo hair on the wall of the shower?
It's the little things you miss.
Who's gonna go, ooh, careful, while I'm parking?
Sometimes this is the hardest part of my job.
Who's gonna fill up my DVR with lady judge programs?
Hey, I don't make the rules.
Oh, and I suppose now I'll have to start every road trip with a full tank of gas?
I took an oath, Peter.
What am I supposed to do, masturbate comfortably in bed?
The law's the law.
And I guess I'm gonna have to be on time to every party and stay real late?
Yeah, why do they do that?
And so long, Handmaid's Tale, I guess.
2 or 3 more jokes, Peter.
So long, This Is Us.
Last one, maybe.
So long, See in My Dining Room.
You got a stronger one to end on?
So long, bitchy 2 a.m. blanket pulls.
Ah, there we go.
Peter.
What am I supposed to do now, Brian? Whatever I want, whenever I want? Yeah, I was right here when you were doing that.
Right. Oh.
This is brutal. This is really I might not even play this whole thing, but you can see these 2 chicks. I don't know, I guess they're like OF chicks. And this is like a fan calling them.
Glenn.
Hello everybody.
Hello, Flynn.
It is an honor to meet you. To meet you both.
Oh,
It's an honor to meet
It's an honor to meet you.
I have seen a couple of your videos, and I can honestly say they are the best. Your voices just are wonderful. Wonderful.
Oh, you're so kind. You've got such a soothing accent. You could be really good with ASMR.
As a matter of fact, I made only one, but I think maybe you should check it out. It's called Flynn Steyer Reading ASMR.
I will do, because you've got a very calm, soothing accent. And where are you from? In the US?
Saugerties, New York.
Oh, so you're close to let's see, what are you doing? So you're close to we had a New Yorkan on earlier, Alexander. I don't know if that's close though. Don't know if that's close. Alexander, where's Alexander? He will tell me if that's close. Where is it? North New York or like South New York?
I think it's north of New York. But it's a nice, quiet place. I have lots of friends and neighbors, and I have a lovely family.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You're so cute. And how long have you been watching ASMR for?
Since I was 16 years old.
And how old are you now?
19.
Oh, for 3 years. Oh, that's
Yeah, they're talking to him like he's a 5-year-old, and they can barely even contain their laughter. It's so brutal.
amazing.
And may I?
Yes, me. What?
Oh, hello. 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 Happy Halloween.
Oh,
Murmurs.
hello. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Happy Halloween.
And
Happy Halloween.
this
Oh, hello. Oh,
Brutal.
dog. Oh, who's the dog?
This is Sophia, everybody.
Oh, she's so cute. How old is she?
13.
Oh wow! She's an old gal. She's still she quite likes her walks and things as well. Still.
She does. She's a terrier, so she's got still lots of energy. She's like a teenager.
Oh, I love that. Oh, she's beautiful. Give her a kiss from me.
Yes.
Ah.
That's those are my parents and my.
Oh.
It's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god. What is this? So lovely. This is so lovely.
Yeah, they're basic as fuck, man. They got mad makeup on and shit. But hey, they get to live these uber privileged lifestyles where simps will give them money, you know. The same simps they laugh in your fucking face. So men are kind of the problem too. Not even kind of, like very much. But that's why they don't want these kinds of like quote unquote manosphere ideology to spread, because it kind of like they want to be able to do this, just like laugh in your face and gaslight you about where you actually rank in their brain.
It's over. It's really over. I can't cope anymore.
You all right, Lucy?
Can hardly even see him. He's a shadow.
I'm just having a little cry. No, we're all good. Don't worry. It's such a nice experience.
It's emotional.
I'm just having.
Yeah, it's really emotional.
Good.
It's been so lovely, Finn. We're going to speak to some other people now, if that's all right. If that's all right. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're gonna die. So lovely.
Is the guy really that oblivious? He doesn't know they're laughing at him, or did he just realize? Oh, these are ASMR chicks. I just realized the ASMR. Wow. So they have fans too, huh? And they're just making noises and like soothing voice shit content.
Hold on.
Literally crying from laughter.
Wow. What an experience.
Oh my days. I can't breathe.
I actually can't breathe.
Flynn was so lovely. I'm so grateful to Flynn and his family for coming on.
You guys think he was Jewish?
Me too.
I just got the giggles. I can't stifle them. Okay, hold on. It's one of those situations that you shouldn't laugh. Oh God. Hi. Hi, Brandon.
Hello. Hello, Brandon.
Shit.
Hi, Brandon.
Well, here I am. Hello.
I'm not crying because you're on. Don't worry, I'm not crying because you're on.
Oh no,
Hello.
I got that.
If you have a very attractive girlfriend.
Yeah, man, but that's who's leeching off your loneliness and capitalizing as they laugh all the way to your bank and in your face if you actually have the total oblivious mentality to try to talk to them. That wasn't even in person. That was just on a Zoom chat. But yeah, this guy has an attractive girlfriend.
If you have a very attractive girlfriend, like this, right? And you are somewhere in that like mid-tier range, right? Soft 6. You will know what I'm about to say. I'm getting tired of going to Jersey Mike's or wherever we're going, like today. Girl behind the counter sees Liv, walks in, and she goes, "Oh my God, you are so beautiful." And she is, right? She's smiling. And then I appear behind Liv and she goes, like it's like a shock / disappointment in her face, right? And then she's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, at least be like, "Oh, you're really gorgeous, and you, Jordan, you must be like funny or maybe play sports. You got something going on for you because this just don't add up." Like at least acknowledge that, please.
How people think I transfer my husband.
This is mad JBW. Every time I see videos like this, it's always a white dude. Always. Ultra JBW. It's like they see they baby these guys because deep down they want like a white baby, you know, and then they're mad when the baby doesn't turn out to look white. But anyway.
How I really transfer my husband.
This is why you shouldn't compare yourself.
You gotta wonder what she's getting out of that situation. Think it's money? Yeah, mammy. Mammy maxing. But, alright, so this chick says people shouldn't compare themselves to models. She looks like this, right? And she says we shouldn't compare ourselves to models.
Models.
This is not realistic.
That's not realistic either, you stupid bitch. Vast majority of people do not look like that. What? This is like, what is this, like top? This is like, that's gotta be at least 90+ percentile genetics.
Henry Cavill was the biggest.
Alright, so this is from Incel TV, and this guy's gonna tell us why Henry Cavill is so successful with women.
Henry Cavill was the biggest nerd on the planet, like a turbo nerd who reads fantasy novels. Yet women still like him because he's masculine.
You don't have to be attractive if you're super funny. That's not true. People will not like you if you're ugly. It's a very like low intelligence form of feeling, but it's incredibly prevalent. And yeah, people just won't like you. The reason why I'm saying this is because I've experienced it a lot myself personally. And it's people that like, they don't even like listen to what I'm saying. They're just like, oh, this guy's weird looking. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to listen to him. Fuck this guy. I hate this guy. It's like a trigger for some people. Yeah, exactly. Like it makes them mad to look at you. Like you don't even get a chance.
Jason, you've joined us. Congratulations are in order. You and your partner, Lisa Bonet, you've just got married last month. Stop it. 12 years together, 2 kids.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah, you finally put a ring on it.
Yeah, yep. Finally, man.
And am I right in thinking this necklace is a wedding present?
It may be. It may be. Yep.
It's beautiful. What is it?
Thank you, man. My friend Jideko made these skulls, but it took about 4 years to carve this.
No.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it has like...
Wow. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. When you met, was it love at first sight?
Listen, it was more than that because ever since I was like 8 years old and I saw her on the TV and I was like, "Mommy, I want that one." I'm like, I'm gonna stalk you for the rest of my life and I'm gonna get you.
Oh, did you? Was there stalking
a
involved?
full-fledged stalker.
Really?
I didn't tell
Just be a stalker, bro.
her that.
No,
we
that's
had
wise.
2 babies,
Yeah.
otherwise it'd be creepy.
Yeah.
Be creepy and weird. And
Yeah.
no.
It's never a great in with a lady. I've been stalking you.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to meet her, and she was the queen always. And when I met her, we met at this jazz club, and
Yeah, that leg cross is a little weird. Look at that. Look at the way they're looking at each other. He's been to a few Diddy parties.
we just happened to be at the right place, right time, mutual friends, and I actually had dreaded my hair almost for her. I had huge dreadlocks, and she had dreadlocks, and I literally turn around, I'm with my best friend, and I see her, and I'm just like, she goes, I'm Lisa, and I'm like,
it works. Yes.
And I'm just like, I turn around to my friend, I'm just like, fireworks going off inside, man.
Really?
And then we went, I convinced her to take me home because I was living in a hotel.
Yeah.
I was like, I convinced her to, because I didn't have a car. I was like, please, I'm living at this hotel, and it was Cafe 101, and we sat down, and and she ordered a Guinness, and that was it.
Because you love Guinness, right? You're drinking Guinness tonight.
She ordered a Guinness. Guinness, and then I ordered grits, and we had Guinness and grits, and the rest was history.
It just happened.
Oh, what a beautiful story! All of the best dates. Well, congratulations.
Could you imagine? just walk up to your childhood fantasy crush and bag her. That's Chad. That's Chad for you. Well, I mean, it's also his looks, man. Like, it's not. It's multiple things. It's looks. It's, you probably go to the right parties, right? Because I mean, somebody's got to want that booty, right? And if you're a Chad, more likely to happen, more likely to get invited to certain parties.
The cutest boy just walked into the boba shop while I was working today.
Keep in mind, this is supposed to be a lesbian, guys. There's no such thing as a lesbian with Chad.
Boy just walked into the boba shop while I was working today. He was blonde and had fabulous hair. And he was in this tie-dye ripped t-shirt. Oh! And when I went to go hand him his change, he did that hand thing. I was like, here's your change. I'm in love with you. And then he was like, thanks. And then when his friends went to go sit outside and drink their drinks, he stayed in the shop and played with a little pool table thing that we have. It was adorable. Also,
Literally the most basic human shit, and she's losing her mind.
there was a person that came in with rats just chilling on their shoulder. What was that about? Cool though. 10 out of 10 if you're that person. 10 out of 10.
The rat person is 10 out of 10. But you are only talking about Chad the whole video. Okay.
Yo, Trey, what you doing, bro? Go dance, bro.
No,
go dance. What are you doing?
I'm not doing that, man. I'm just chilling.
Bro, you better go get behind something, bro. These girls out there throwing it, bro.
I can't do that, bro.
Bro, look at that joint right there. Look at that joint. She dancing, bro. She needs somebody behind that, bro. Yo, I just danced behind her.
Bro, I understand that, but we don't got the same badges, bro. Like you a different overall.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do what you do, bro. Like,
bro, stop being scared, bro. You being scared right now.
Man, all right.
All right, yeah, go dance
All
with her,
right.
bro. Go ahead, man. Be natural, bro.
Hey.
Who the hell are you? What was you doing?
I was trying to dance with you.
You said you were trying to take the pants off me. The hell is your problem? Wait, hold on. Turn the music down, bro. Turn the music down. What's going on? Over here? What's that? What's going on? This man just tried to take my body. Who? Him. Ew! Yo! What is that? A bison with a wave cap? The hell is your problem, yo? Yo, look at him, bro. You look like a creep. Bro, look creepy. Hey, yo, what was you doing with her, bro? What was you doing?
I was trying to dance with her.
You was trying to take the pants off her!
Wow!
He was trying to take me to his dungeon.
I don't even got a dungeon.
Yo, take pictures of him so he can go on the most wanted list, y'all! I called the police, okay? Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore. Okay? Weird, dog. You weird. Make me sick.
I was just trying to dance.
You ain't taking nobody pants!
This is Kathleen Mulhall.
You see this picture. You already know where this is going, guys. You know she just looks like a witch.
Of Dublin, Ireland. She was dating 40-year-old Farah Swali Noor, originally from Kenya. On March 30th, 2005, Farah's severed leg was found floating in the Royal Canal in Dublin. Noor's head and penis were never recovered, and he was only identified by his t-shirt and tattoo. An investigation.
This had to be a nigga, right? That Negro blood. It's pretty good magic.
Determined that Noor was killed by Kathleen's 2 adult daughters, Charlotte and Linda. The sisters and their mother were arrested in August, where Linda would eventually confess. She told police that Charlotte had stabbed Noor 20 times with a kitchen knife while she struck him in the head with a hammer after claiming he tried sexually assaulting them. Afterwards, they dismembered him and threw his torso in the canal. For this horrifying crime, they were dubbed the Scissor Sisters by the media. All 3 women were tried for the crime. Kathleen pleaded guilty to helping clean up the crime scene and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Linda was convicted of manslaughter and given 15 years. Charlotte was sentenced to life in prison.
Tell me that's not a Wiccan cult. They often leave that part of the story out. There's a lot of that shit in that part of the world too. I think that's UK or whatever, or Wales or something.
Look at these cars. Hey, excuse me. Are these your cars?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
How much do you pay monthly for each car?
Like with or without insurance?
Both, everything.
So the R8, I think I pay like 10 grand a month, just the payment, and the insurance I think is like 1800 and some change.
Wow, that's a lot.
The BMW, I pay like six grand, and then the insurance is like 2500.
So how much is that total with just those 2 already?
I don't
That's
know.
like $11,000.
Yeah, I don't see it leave the account.
That's yours too?
Yeah, so I actually bought that for my brother. He's about to turn 16, and we filmed a couple like viral videos together. So I was gonna, he's not here yet, so I was gonna surprise him with the car.
That's gonna be his first car?
Yeah.
How much is that?
To be honest, I was pretty out of it when I went to buy it, so I'd have to go back and look.
Wow, I mean, these are beautiful. What do you do for a living to afford all these cars?
Oh, I do weekends.
And now we continue our undercover.
I actually haven't watched this full thing yet, but this is supposed to show like how easy it is for Chad to basically get chicks to show up for him.
And now we continue our undercover investigation into the dangers of those popular internet dating sites and apps, where young women are playing a perilous game of romantic Russian roulette, throwing caution to the wind for love with the perfect stranger.
So here we are in Vegas. The stage is set. We've got our suite wired with cameras. Chris is feverishly swiping away behind me. In fact, he's already had over 100 matches. Now, all that remains to be seen, just how many women are prepared to put themselves at risk.
And the short answer is too many. Of the 100 young women Chris has just met on Tinder, several have given him their addresses and invited him to come over and take them out on a date, and 2 have actually agreed to come right to his hotel.
They're not even questioning it. And if they do question it for a second, it takes very little to get them to change their mind and think, oh, I was being so silly to think that anything bad could happen.
And the time has come to roll our undercover cameras.
So right now, Chris has gone downstairs to the lobby. He's meeting the first girl of the evening who's agreed to come here and meet him. They've been chatting for just a matter of hours, really, and she's quite comfortable, says that she's happy to come over here and come upstairs to this hotel room.
Her name is Vera, and she's right on time. After Chris finds her and introduces himself, Vera walks through the lobby with him to take the elevator up to his suite for pre-dinner drinks.
And was there any hesitation? Obviously, you were pretty quick to try and bring her up to your room here.
There was no hesitation when we met in person. I just walked right into the elevator.
For all Vera knows, Chris could be an axe murderer or a serial rapist. And she has no idea what could await her behind this door.
These are intelligent, worldly women who are clearly letting their emotions cloud their judgment. That is precisely the process that these predators are relying on. I am really passionate about trying to demonstrate the dangers.
Now, Chris and Vera are coming through the door.
Come on into the palace.
Hello, my name's Matt. I'm actually with a television program called Crime Watch Daily.
Okay.
I know this is probably really overwhelming, but I want to stress this is, you're in a really safe place.
Vera is obviously surprised to see our cameras, but soon understands our intentions are well-meaning and seems okay about talking to me.
We're looking at an investigation into the dangers of online dating. You've taken a big risk. I mean, you've known Chris for a matter of hours and you're sort of prepared to come up into a room with, what could have been anybody in this room, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
How do you feel about that? What was going through your mind? Was it a risk that you were taking?
No, I've done it before and it's been fine.
You've heard, of course, of the horror stories all over America and
Of course she's done it before. What the hell? She doesn't care, man. It's so sad watching guys like try to rationalize with chicks about shit, about their horror activities. They don't care, man. She didn't even sign their release to appear in the show.
All over the world where, women have been, robbed, attacked, and worse using, dating apps like this. It's not something that you worry about on the way here at all, or?
I don't know. I told him I was nervous.
But not nervous enough.
It could be, and we have seen that it can be so much worse.
Yeah, they can be walking into the exact opposite of this situation, which is a very dangerous one.
And Chris has a second Tinder date lined up now with a young woman named Hazel, who is even more reckless than Vera.
Yesterday we got matched, started texting today, made plans pretty early in the day, kept things very loose, very casual, but the whole plan all along was that, hey, come out to the room, we'll have a couple drinks and then go out from there.
No meeting in the lobby necessary this time.
It didn't take much to persuade her, right?
Yeah, exactly. It didn't take much to persuade her that, I was who I said I was, that it was going to be a safe situation.
So Hazel comes right to the room.
Hello.
Like Vera, Hazel is shocked to find cameras waiting for her, but is fine with speaking with me.
What you've done there is walk obviously into a room with a complete stranger, someone that you've never seen. Like, what's your reaction now? Is that something that you were worried about coming up here?
A little bit, yeah.
Thankfully, it's a TV crew on the side of the door this time, but I mean, it could kind of really have been anyone, right?
Right.
And, did you hesitate on the way here? Is this something that you would do again?
I mean, I've done it before. I'm not with a complete stranger, someone I've seen over FaceTime, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But, I mean, seemed like a normal guy. It was just kind of, but I mean, it's understandable. But that's at my own risk, so.
Absolutely. And how do you feel about it now? Is it something that you would do again?
Probably not if this was the outcome.
Do you have a message for other girls who'd be considering doing this kind of thing?
Just do it at your own risk. If you feel comfortable, do it. If don't.
And was there something that sort of Chris might have said to you that sort of, convinced you to come along?
Just seemed like a humble guy. I mean, just
seemed like a nice guy, like someone I could trust.
Didn't seem like he meant any harm.
Yeah.
Said he was moving here, so just kind of seemed like a local thing. I would never meet up with someone that was from out of town, just staying for a couple nights, so.
Absolutely.
Even Chris couldn't believe he'd talked Hazel into coming straight to his room.
She was very trusting.
That really is a frightening illustration of some of the techniques these predators might use, people with ill intent, with the sort of people that they might be looking for on Tinder and other dating sites.
So I can only hope that young women watching this story will take it as a cautionary tale and be careful out there in the treacherous waters of cyber dating.
It seems like nobody really cares here. They're all just pretending to care. Shout out to Crime Watch.
With these ladies, when they come on the show and say they want a man making $100,000 a year, don't even believe that. That's for a guy who don't look that good. Somebody like me or you. All right. So when they need a man that's goes to church and they got 5 kids, somebody got to take care of them kids, that's you. This guy here walking on the screen, he ain't got to do none of that. He ain't got to take care of no kids. He ain't got to even make no money. They'll go get another job to support a guy like that. As long as he booty clapping sounds, clapping cheeks in the middle of the night. It don't matter if he's from Uganda, if he's from Nigeria, if he's from Jamaica. It don't even matter if he's in jail. Y'all notice that sometimes, like, the guy can be in jail. If he looks what they like, what they want, man, listen, them women will be sending all kind of money on the comment.
This is the most black pill I've ever heard him talk.
He just can't look ugly. He just can't look like the normal guy, right? The normal guy has to have everything right. And that's okay. That's why they have the passport bros and guys like that, because of situations like this.
Right. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay. And why not?
The outfit, and also just I'm not attracted to his face.
Okay.
Brutal. We gotta play that back. They did this man dirty. But hey, this is why you need to be black pilled.
To his face.
And why not?
The outfit, and also just I'm not attracted to his face.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
It's all love.
Thank you.
Damn, man. It's a psyop, bro. It's demoralization propaganda.
This guy did a 1,000 push-up challenge in public to see how people would react. As he continued, people began to mock him, pretending to step on him and kick him while doing the challenge. But some people were supportive and began to join him doing push-ups at his side. And as he continued, people kept messing with him and even sat on his back hoping to mess him up, but he still wasn't stopping yet. People even began kicking over his water bottle and were mad at him for doing this. He was getting exhausted, but sometimes people would come over to motivate him to keep pushing. And finally, 1,000 push-ups later, he completed the challenge after 55 minutes of hard work.
You know, am I crazy, or is it only women that fucked with him and the guys were the ones encouraging him? Crazy, man. It's almost like we're just better people.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm 5.
He's 5'3", but his personality is 6 foot. Cope. I hate when they say that. Don't even say that, man. That doesn't make those of us who know the truth feel better. Are you crazy? They need to just not say that. That's just salt in the wound, really. Oh, your personality is 6 foot at least. Shut up.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm 5'3".
Wait. Hold on, come here for a second. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Are you lying?
No, wrong dip in the gene pool.
Can we test it?
If you really must.
You're actually taller than 5'3". He's taller than 5'3", guys. Let's go.
Why do you always laugh at me? Am I
To be honest,
Let's go. Why don't you date him instead of emulating like male support? This male support system, date him. That's even better. Oh, this is JBW Maxer. Look at the Asian Stacy just dying and begging for his approval.
Why do you always laugh at me? Am I shoes?
To be honest,
am
let
I
me tell you this.
accent? Am my face? Am my nose? Am my eyes? Am
I
my
never
teeth?
laughed at your
am my
face or your
lips?
nose, never.
Am my everything?
I never laughed at any of those.
Why?
Can I tell you the truth?
Yes.
Why make fun of your accent?
Yeah.
Seriously? To be honest?
Maybe Stacy Light, high tier normie.
Say
I make
it.
fun of your accent because honestly you're perfect and I can't find anything wrong with you, so I just try to poke fun at the one thing I think is kind of cute, which is your accent.
Oh, really?
That's true.
Let's go. Thanks. So, okay.
I just spilled my heart out. Yeah.
Ooh. That's nice. Sweet.
This woman spent over 2 years of her life at the top of a 180-foot tall tree. In 1997, a lumber company planned to cut down a massive 1,000-year-old redwood tree. Activists were looking for a volunteer to postpone that by staying in a tree for a week. But Julia Hill stayed for 738 days. She lived all of those days on a small 12 by 12 foot platform in the canopy of the tree, enduring rain, cold temperatures, and constant harassment from the logging company. Volunteers would hike over 2.5 hours to bring her food and water, and the efforts worked. The logging company agreed not to cut down the tree, and it still exists to this day, though.
Brutal floral pill. Imagine, like, imagine a woman being that devoted to a freaking tree, man. Granted, trees are important, whatever, we get it, but that's why can't they do that for a relationship? I mean, seriously. So this guy became disabled during his marriage, and she kept taking care of him. I'm not sure how to feel about this.
After 2 years of grieving and heartbreak, I made the heart-wrenching decision to move on. I longed for a family, children, a partner, but I knew that I would always love Brandon and wanted to honor my vows of caring and loving for him through sickness and in health. It's been almost 15 years. I've been his legal guardian and advocate since then. Now our relationship looks different. Several years ago, he randomly started calling me little sis. I think the word brother now better defines our relationship.
I'm pretty sure this is the new guy. Like, they kind of went viral, and it shows like the new guy feeding him and all this shit, and they're taking care of him. Seems like a massive virtue signal, but it's like at the same time, like, I guess he has people taking care of him. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think that men need to toughen up, and I think if men were forced to be homeless, they would learn how to be better men.
Say what?
Because that's what made men manly in the past, was having to build houses and stuff.
And stuff. Yeah, that's not what made men manly.
If we just made men be homeless for like a year, I think it would fix a lot of problems.
That would
with
be
society.
so good, especially because we don't force men to do military anymore like they used to. They make them homeless for a year. Let's see how they fucking
make them just figure it out.
What? No.
Yeah, there's good people in the world, just none of them are females.
They can't be serious.
And make them homeless in a country where they don't know the language, and that way they really have to go through something, and then maybe they can like
be appreciative.
Wait, so what if we apply that same logic to women to toughen them up a little bit and give them a good dose of the reality that they actually live in? You know, take their rights away for a year so they can actually understand how not oppressed they really are in this country. Oh, wait, that probably wouldn't go over very well, would it? No. But then again, hearing stuff like this come out of some women's mouths does make me really appreciate how some can actually perceive women as illogical and irrational.
I used to be so infected with worms as a kid. Like, I would pull down my pants, and there would be clumps of worms in my underwear. Like, there was so much worms, and they would be active at night, and if you've ever had worms, it makes your... Never mind.
Fucking disgusting, man. These white bitches be nasty, bro. I mean, all chicks, but they don't be washing their ass, man. I would still smash, but nah, you gotta wash your ass first.
Never mind.
He said that.
Hey, I have been known to do that. Like, nah, you gotta wash your ass. I mean, I'll wash. I'll wash. I'll do you the courtesy. You know? Oh, this is pretty brutal.
He said that if Santa was to build his perfect dream girl, you would be her.
If Santa were to build the perfect woman for me, it'd be with her eyes, her smile, his mom body.
What? Who you tonight?
Hey, you? What is it? You might find out. He gotta get your number.
You can get my number in the ass in the sand. Hey. It's cold. It's cold.
Got a hankering for that BBC, that soul pole. Oh man, that Caribbean bamboo, that Africa bombada, that African flute.
My baby girl, don't talk to her like that. That's your girlfriend? Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, that's wifey, boy. You might have to reevaluate. She over here showing us her shit. Let him up. Hell yeah. Yes, sir.
Don't even fight it at that point. Just walk away, man. And I've been that guy. I'm telling you. I'm embarrassed to say I've been that guy. Not this egregious, not this crazy, but close enough. Like, these chicks will flat out embarrass you in public. They don't give a damn. They do not care.
Whoa. That's his girl. Hey, I'll pick you up too. Hey, go curl some single girls. I'll pick you up.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
He said, hey, go lift a single girl. I was like, hey man, she looks single to me.
Me and her.
Black men because of the power dynamic, because white women have never had any power over men in their lives, because obviously all the white men in their lives have always had all the power over them. So white women have whiteness over black men, and obviously to be in any sort of like control feels good, especially when
septum ring. Once you see the septum ring, you see it everywhere. Notice the septum ring.
Like, control feels good, especially when you're used to never being in control. White women feel safe with black men, not only because of the hypermasculinity that they believe black men exhibit, but because of the whiteness and power they hold over black men. This is why also white women can still be racist and be with black men, and be like conservative white women will be like married to a black man. And this is why white women love their black sons and hate their black daughters. Black sons give you access to the patriarchy. They give you power, whereas black daughters don't.
She used a lot of bullshit like feminist spiel to describe it, but she's not entirely wrong. Like, I've said more or less the same thing in using different verbiage.
What is your craziest story? I took 5 guys in one night. At the same time? Not at the same time. This is the crazy part.
They think this shit is funny.
They didn't know that I was taking turns on each of them, because I would just be the one that was awake, and then I'd wait for him to fall asleep, and then
That's the part that gets me. Like, look at how happy she is recounting this. Like, they're not sentient creatures, man. Like, this is you'll never see a woman more happy than when she's recalling some fuck shit that she did in the past. Like, it's insane. It's like that fake hero's journey I always talk about.
move on to one of his friends, and I did this with the whole group.
Oh my god.
In one night, yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So were you just taking them to a separate room to them, or were you?
Yeah. Yeah, well actually, every single guy I did something different, because this, I just wanted to explore, and I was making each guy do something different with me.
So which one had the best?
Oh my gosh, it was probably the third guy. He was one of my friend's boyfriends, and she has no idea.
Really? But he good.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think the last guy who would be upset if he found out that you just 4 guys right before him?
I mean, yeah, like I was and everything. So
that was gonna be my next question. You were.
Yeah. So the last guy, I don't think he knew because it was dark. He must have just thought I was really.
Did any of them?
I think the second guy did. Yeah, the second guy.
But the first guy.
Yeah.
Girl.
My girlfriend's phone while she's in the.
Yeah, I need a shot for that one. I need a shot. Because I was just looking at her smile and I was like, damn, that's the same smile that bitch had when she cheated on me. But yeah, this is Everclear, so I can't have too much, not at once. This stream is gonna slow all the way the fuck down if I do. If I have more. I'll show you guys the bottle when I'm done.
Shower.
What are you doing?
Using my girlfriend's phone while she's in the shower.
What are you doing?
Wow. Wow. What's your age?
That's a real story, bro. What female is gonna lie about that? It's real, man. These bitches be hoes, man. There's a reason hookup culture is such a normal thing now, especially with those white chicks. It's like they be having orgies and shit. That's like a normal thing in certain colleges and shit.
26 on February 22nd. So I'm 25 right now.
Are you single?
I am single.
Why do you think that is?
Because I want to be. I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single. I am single.
I mean, but what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well,
I bet you that guy's from Barbados. I can kind of place his accent.
there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to.
Or like Antigua or some shit.
I forgot that I'm recording this.
Some guys you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm fucking, never gonna get in a relationship with him. He doesn't have the job, the finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great dick.
City boys, we up. That's the guy you want to be. You don't want to be the beta bucks. You want to be the pipe layer.
On the question, what's your body count?
Oh shit, my body count like her, bitch. I don't even know. Fuck you talking about. But when you do shahada, you start over, bitch. I'm a virgin. Right now, I'm a virgin. I'm a motherfucking virgin.
If you're fucking with a
You know, some of the really woke Muslims, they in the good way, they know that their women are some of the worst because they can just put that hijab or burqa or whatever, niqab or whatever, they could put that right on, and it's like, take it off, put it on, and like Islam allows, I would say probably only Christianity rivals Islam in terms of like, people can play both sides, you know, they can do a bunch of fuck shit and then turn around and be like, oh, I'm religious. But, you know, they say the closer you are to God, the further away you are. So, yeah.
condom, that does not count as a body. It does not. If you're fucking with a condom, that does not count as a body. It does not.
So you can fuck 100 niggas.
And it's not going to count.
Fuck nobody.
Exactly. It's not going to count.
Yeah, that's
not going to count.
That's different. Wait, so that means your boyfriend can do that. If you got a boyfriend, like, yeah, you know, I'm about to go fuck with this brown right quick, but I'm going to wear a condom, so it don't count.
You see, nah, niggas don't know how to do that.
So 100,000 women went on strike today in Iceland to demand gender equality. The entire population is 370,000. So over 25% of the population went on strike, and I have some...
I have to say, I really don't like this dude on the left. He's just one of the, he's one of those nasty Wignat types, I guess. You know, he kind of sounds like a girl, but anyway.
Crazy news for you. The economy did not come to a stop and it continued as normal. The only memo I got was that HR departments were getting no complaints for the 24 hours that the women were on strike. And men were writing that they were really sorry women didn't get gender equality, but I heard one CEO said it was nice to finally get some shit done, end quote.
Those are great numbers. I am astonished.
Yes, I like being ran. Yes, I like gangbangs. I like being manhandled by several.
I guess this story is fake too, huh? Cope.
Yes, I like being ran. Yes, I like gangbangs. I like being manhandled by several different men at once. If you want to call it being ran, you call it whatever the fuck you want. I'm sexually liberated and I'm a goddess and I deserve to have hands all over my body.
Right.
I deserve to be worshipped. Like, why not? I deserve that attention.
Sure. All right. So you.
Your body count over 30?
No comment. I'm a man of God.
Madison?
Whatever podcast is pretty lame too. You hear what he said, right? He said, "I'm a man of God." Literally, you copied Fresh and Fit bar for bar. Holy shit! Even copy their little memes and shit that they use.
Your body count over 30?
No comment. I'm a man of God.
Madison?
No comment.
Wait, say it. Come on,
not
Madison. Madison, you've already revealed it. You revealed it.
I don't really know. Do I want to get it?
She looks Asian. I wonder if she's adopted, or maybe the guy had a kid with an Asian woman and she turned out to look fully Asian, and then he got married again, I guess.
Right now.
Just for a second.
No, I need to
What
hear
is
my
it?
daughter
Yeah.
speak. Now we're having a come to Jesus.
What is it?
8.
8?
Are you disappointed in your daughter?
Sweetheart, you're just
gonna get some bells.
Starting out.
There's like a whole backstory. I can get into it, but I'm not gonna.
He kind of looks like he might be a little Asian too, but I don't know. But yeah, I kind of think, oh, he got married again. It's like, yeah, I had to go back to my Caucasian sisters. You know, nothing like that cave pussy. Straight out the Caucasus Mountains.
If you're gonna be frugal and you're gonna be cheap, it's like you shouldn't be dating anyways to begin with. If I was a man, I would take so much pride and honor in being the man, taking care of things, and being like, oh, how dare you even pretend to pull out your wallet.
Even if it's just this feminine thing that they have to them that they just, oh yeah, I'll let the girl pay. Yeah.
Honestly, if I was a guy, even if I saw like I was a guy and I saw a random girl paying for her valet, I probably would have so much pride.
Like,
I'd pay for the random person. I would not be able to be a man around women letting them pay for things.
Well, say we're with a guy, we're at the valet, and we have cash, and the guy's sitting next to me with the cash, and you're gonna let me pay the $10?
I can't even imagine being a man. Truly, from the bottom of my heart, I would feel like a literal woman if my girl like asked me for something and I was like, oh,
I'll give someone my last dollar.
My mom and Ari literally got into a fist fight in 7-Eleven over who is gonna pay. To be quite honest, it's embarrassing. What are you being frugal for? You can't take it with you when you die. There's only one thing that you take when you go to heaven, and that's souls. You can only take other people. That's only people that you brought to Jesus that you'll see in heaven. Other than that,
Shut up. I'm so tired of these fake religious types. You know they both rode the CC. They both rode that car carousel, man.
like you're not bringing any of it with you.
It's the biggest turnoff ever.
Is it mandatory to wash your coochie before sex?
No. You have good vaginal health, there's really not going to be a bad pussy day for you. I have a very sweet pussy smell. I love when I masturbate and get in the car with my nigga and be like, it's hot day in the Lower East Side.
She was going like this, getting that thing ready.
He was up before I go home, come sit on my face. And I was like, oh my God, no, I was just walking around. He was like, so what, you have this smelly pussy now? No, you don't. I definitely was like wanting.
Yeah, this is why female podcasts suck. They're literally just sitting around talking about their coochie juice. Talk about solipsism.
To be super fresh and super this. And when you said you ruining this shit right now,
You're ruining it. You're ruining it. I love bearded niggas. So it's like if you go down and you get all them juices in there and then you come up and kiss me and I smell it and I taste it, I like it. I need a little pussy that's been, running around, walking around a little bit.
pussy-
I need that pussy fresh out the club. Sweet pussy Saturday.
I do. I love the smell of my vagina. So,
What the fuck you want?
That name Shell.
I don't know. A month ago? Yo, shut the actual fuck up, leave. I'm playing geometry. Yeah, fuck out of here with your black ass little cripple. Yeah? September 3rd. You fucking cripple. You are a cripple.
don't ever speak back to me. I'm gonna put you in a electric.
Normies are fucking evil, man. And the thing is, once you get out of school, they think the same thing, but they're a little bit more refined, so they can't like be flagrantly just cruel.
March 15th. Yo, I'm actually gonna put this kid in an electric chair. I said I'm gonna put you in an electric chair and shove dynamite up your ass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, she a little bit too into that shit. I should have like 5 minutes left of videos. You know, and then I got some images. Not too many. I kind of want to restart the stream because I feel like some copyright shit might happen. I don't know.
I was rejected by a matchmaker this week. She wouldn't be able to work with me. When we met, I told her what I was looking for and told her a lot about me. And I tried to highlight some of my core qualities, including the fact that I'm very, very type A, organized. I like to be the leader. I told her the types of things that I like doing. I also told her I was looking for a man who was also a leader because I don't want to always be the leader, believe it or not. I told her I was looking for someone that was at or above the same income level as me, driven, who is ambitious, who is ready for a long-term relationship and ready to get married. She may have actually picked up on the fact that I'm a little high-strung. I'm not like a stressed out or anxious person. I'm just high energy or type A. This is who I am. And she was asking me, do I meditate? No. Do I journal? No. Do anything woo? And I said, no. I said, in fact, I'm not even on the same planet as woo. When talking about
She kind of has that evil witchy sort of look that I like. You know, bitch looks like she'll throw your kids into a fucking cauldron and shit. But she's clearly old, man. She's long in the tooth. And she's still out here thinking she's going to get Rich Chad or whatever.
what I didn't like in a man, I said I could never really be with a beta type man. I specifically used the word doormat. I said I would chew them up and spit them out. And her response was, well, I married that type of man. She was saying that, you know, men really like a soft woman and I should try some of these vision board, journaling, meditating type of things. Would never gonna be that type of person. She also said that she could sense I had some walls up, which of course I'm coming to meet a woman who I'm asking to find my future husband at the rate of several $1,000s. I, of course, am going to be here really just trying to interview you, my dear friend, because I want to know if I'm going to get my money's worth with you. So, of course, I'm going to have some walls up. I also think it's perfectly normal to have some walls up when you are meeting someone for the very first time and who also had not taken the time to do her own research on me by stalking me on the internet. She definitely didn't have time because she asked for my socials no more than 1 hour before our meeting. So I asked her if she thought I would be ready for her services. Her response, she essentially said that I am not ready for her type of services because I have too much work to do. My walls are too high and I'm not ready for a long-term committed relationship at the ripe age of 38, where I have been in therapy for 10 plus years. She also said that she's too woo for me, which I can accept that. That's fine. However, I shouldn't need...
Nora, it's fine, bro. I can fix her. Knock some dust off that pussy, man.
Need to be a woo type person to be worthy of love. She also said that I need to soften a little bit. And men like a softer woman. Essentially, I spent $350 to meet with this woman, have her tell me I am not worthy of love as I am, but the fact that I need to change in order to be worthy of love and partnership. Which honestly, I think for that reason alone, she should have her matchmaking license taken away because we shouldn't be pushing on these narratives that people are not worthy as they are. And essentially telling women that the type of woman they are isn't worthy of love. That is a narrative that should not be given to anyone, or it is dangerous commentary. And the fact that she said this to my face had some audacity. Well, we're celebrating my 38th birthday tonight, and we are going to wash all of what she said aside. I am so excited. And we're going to believe that no matter the type of woman you are, love is out there for you. We are not going to listen to this toxic narrative.
Fucking delusion, man. God, I wonder where she's at now. I want to say that video is like a year or two old.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
Song choice is incredible. Those fat bitches be strong though, man. They be real strong. But if you can beat them and assert yourself as the alpha, then they'll respect it. And I speak from experience, trust me.
Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls.
Shit is a mating ritual.
'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams.
Actually, I have a question.
That was an amazing song choice too. Somehow it just worked.
Has a guy ever been bad in bed, and have you ever thought of someone else?
No. I've never thought of someone else, but I've been...
Have you ever thought that it was bad?
Yeah.
What's up, Nico?
And how would you know it was bad?
Because I've had others that were better.
Exactly.
Excuse me,
But also you will know
what you like. Bro, can I comment on
Right,
something?
but how would you know what you like if you didn't know any different?
Because surely, like, if you, let's just, so if you like how everyone likes to be pleasured differently, so if they're fucking you wrong, you just guide them through it. Oh, like, this is what I would prefer if you could do that, and you work.
Virgin lives matter, man. You're always being compared to the previous guy.
It's statistically a fact, single mothers, we produce the worst product, right? Part of that, when we talk about males, especially black males, we don't realize that we're programmed, because if you don't understand history, you won't realize that, like, it starts with the female. Even when we were slaves, the idea is if you program the mind of the female slave, she will raise the offspring to continue your agenda without you having to be physically involved. She will teach her children to abide, because we're the first givers of life and care when kids are small. So we train them up to be good slaves, follow these particular rules. We indoctrinate and, create certain philosophies in their mind. So by the time they're big and strong, they still following behind the same agenda that was placed into us. So when you look at males that come from single mother-headed households, if you don't get around positive male role models, you have the emotional management skills of a woman.
Break
It's
that
just
down. Break that down.
She's so if all of your upbringing, 17, 18 years, you've only seen a woman head the household. You've only seen how a woman problem solves. You only seen how a female, i.e. your mother, handles things. You've only seen how she deals with anger, guilt, shame, different feelings. You're only watching it from her. Now, she ain't telling you act like me, but she telling you act like me because this is programming. This is psychology.
Okay, listen,
True, but I mean, again, just saying stuff men I've already known. I guess that's all she can do. That woman seems like she's a byproduct of what she's talking about. She got a real hard voice, man. Sound like a dude I used to play pickup basketball with. No, I'm kidding. Sound like a dude I used to slang rock with, bruh. But, anyway.
confirmed that my husband no longer cares about me. Okay, so this morning when I woke up in a really bad mood. Okay, I don't know why I woke up in a bad mood, but I was just in a bad mood. And I wanted to talk to him about it. I really did. So when he asked me the first time, he said, "What's wrong with you? You're acting like you're in a bad mood or something." I said, "No, I'm fine." Okay, so then he asks again. He was like, "No, I can tell something's wrong with you. What's going on? Is there something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm fine." And then he never asked me again. He never asked again. And what hurts the most is that I was going to tell him on that third time. I was going to tell him the third time that he asked. And then he just must not care. He must not give a single shit what's wrong with me because he didn't ask for the third time. He did not persist with the questions. He asked twice and he let it go. Who does that? Who does that?
I'll tell you who does that. Somebody who doesn't care about their wife. That's who does that. Somebody's probably cheating on her. Somebody who is preoccupied talking to somebody else all day. He hasn't even texted me today to ask me what was wrong. He hasn't, because he hasn't thought twice about it. He has not let it consume his thoughts. It's been consuming mine. I've been unwell all day. The only way for him to properly make up for...
I feel kind of nervous going back to school because I like learning, but I have trouble with making friends.
This shit's brutal, man. Jesus fuck. Right in the feels.
They punch me in the jaw, strangle me, they knock things out of my hand, take things from me, sit on me. They push me so far that I want to become the boy.
Does it make you feel good when they punch you? Or kick you? Or stab you? Do these things make you feel good?
Oh, no. Well,
I just got a notification saying my stream might be cut off, so I don't know. I guess I'll just come back, or if it happens.
well, I'm starting to think I don't feel anything anymore.
Cameraman don't give a fuck.
I don't understand those.
Teachers don't give a shit either, clearly.
That's the point of having them. It's someone else on the planet you can connect with. Your only connection to these kids is that they like to pound on you.
If you say these people are my friends, then what friends do I have?
Okay, things pretty people can do that ugly people can't.
Just think about like how his worldview is being shaped, even his like psyche by that shit. But anyway.
Okay, things pretty people can do that ugly people can't. Become a pop star. I mean, pop stardom in general is just for hot people. Like, how many K-pop bands do you know where all the members look like Shrek? Dress like I mean, attractive people could wear a freaking Glad bag and people would say they got drip. Ugly people gotta dress their best all the time or they just look worse. Get help from a stranger. I broke down one time, wasn't no one helping my ugly ass. In fact, I think they invented AAA just for ugly people. Get served a drink at a crowded bar. If you are ugly at a crowded bar, the bartender is not looking your way. Might as well just go home and drink some diet water. Get out of a traffic ticket. There are actually studies on this. Conventionally attractive people, when they get pulled over, they get fewer tickets. Work for tips. Man, I worked for tips for years. Wasn't no one tipping my ugly ass.
This is that put a finger down challenge for my fellow whores out there. Put a finger down if you've slept with multiple people in less than 24 hours. Put a finger down if you've slept with somebody you
I guess this is fake too, right, guys?
knew less than 24 hours. Put a finger down if you hooked up with someone less than a week after a serious breakup. Put a finger down if you have someone to hook up with right now. Put a finger down if you've left an event to go have sex. Put a finger down if
she
you don't
definitely has
remember the
someone.
names of some of the people you've slept with. Put a finger down if you've ever used the phrase, to get over him, I'll get under someone else. Put a finger down if you've canceled plans for sex. And put a finger down if you've ever used sex to feel better. And put a finger down if you've ever received hate for the way that you decided to use your own body, even though you're a genuinely good person.
Mind-blowingly beautiful, and quite young, probably in her 30s. And she's marrying a guy, he's in his 50s, he's divorced, and he is incredibly successful. And
What a
she was
surprise.
talking to me about, you know, how he's very nervous to get married again. Like, he wants to marry her. They have a lovely, very fulfilling, beautiful relationship, but he got very burned in his divorce, as many men do. And he's just very reluctant. And she said, you know, I don't know how to get around that. I don't, you know, he's very distrustful. I mean, I know he loves me, but like, I've never lived in that world, so I can't really relate to the feeling he has. And I said, well, you know, I've represented a lot of very successful, wealthy men in particular. And, you know, everyone has an agenda. Like, they don't know, does this person genuinely relating to me because they like me, or is it because they know I can invest in their business, or I can buy them something, or I can give them access? She said, well, yeah, I guess just, you know, I don't know what that's like. And I said, you don't know what that's like? A stunningly beautiful woman. You don't know, is this guy talking to me because he wants to have sex with me, or is this guy genuinely talking to me because he thinks what I have to say is interesting? Like, you have a wealth. And you don't quite know, is someone trying to get at it, or is someone legitimately interested in what I have to say?
Do you think she was just naive, or was she playing?
No, I think she never made those connections. No, I think she legitimately loves this guy, and I think that she had never connected the dots in her own head that the economy of her beauty taught her the same lessons that he was experiencing. She really was looking at me and saying, I don't understand why he doesn't trust me. Like, I don't understand why he doesn't believe that I love him.
This is interesting, because what I've noticed, some insanely beautiful women that I've known, it's like they live in a different world. They live in a different reality. And their reality is that people are good.
Oh, yeah.
People are nice. Like, people are always
they
coming
are.
out of their
They're
way
in the
to
bubble.
help me out.
Yeah, they're in the
this guy
bubble.
wanted to help me move, and this person was asking about my day. And people just are kind, and they go out of their way for each other. And Orion, why are you so jaded and mistrustful? It's like they all want to fuck you.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
No, that's not it at all. That's so gross.
Yeah, none of these guys even hit on me. Like, they didn't even hit on me. And you're like, right, but even if they didn't, I mean, look, and I see, as a heterosexual man, I see, like, I meet a lot of beautiful women and interact with a lot of beautiful women who I never have sex with and would never have sex with, and I'm not trying to have sex with. But I still feel this sense of like, oh, I want to open the door for them and be nice to them. And like, why? Because it just feels good. It feels good to like have them smile at me. It just does. Like it's a superpower. Beauty is a superpower of sorts. Absolutely. And wealth is a superpower of sorts. It's just one we're allowed to talk about. Like we're allowed to talk, I think we're allowed to talk about, you know, money in real terms, because money's like considered sort of profane to talk about to begin with. So why not just, like, I guess we're starting to, it feels to me like in the culture, we're starting to talk more about money in more honest ways, but we're not, there's still this wall we won't scale of trading beauty for money, trading sex for money, trading affection for money.
Well, what is it called when we trade sex for money?
I was going to say marriage, but no, I sex work, prostitution.
Yes, prostitution. Yeah. And a lot of relationships are, at heart, that kind of transaction. Sure. But that's so undignified. Think about it in this way. We have to really protect people's self-worth and self-concept. We understand that when, you know, your assistants show up for work, it's not because they truly believe in your mission. It's not because they think that you are.
Isn't? Fuck. Yeah. I gotta get rid of. Right? I gotta get better people.
You understand that there is a professional relationship. They're trading their time and their service for your money.
Of course.
However, even in that professional mercenary context, you probably just don't dangle a wad of bills in front of them and say, "What are you going to do for me today?" Yeah.
This video really got under my skin. Look at the way she looks into the camera. She does that. She keeps doing that throughout the whole thing, right? Like, she's really proud of how she's raising her son to be a simp and a cuck.
Let's imagine teenagers in a high school. You've got a guy and a girl who are both 10s. Well, what's going to happen to them is they're going to get a lot of offers from the opposite sex, and they're eventually going to have some sense that they have lots of more opportunities. If you're a 5 or a 6, as most people are, they'll let you know. You'll get feedback, basically.
This is something we all have to learn, and it can be a painful process. To glimpse a sped-up version of this learning curve, Dr. Kenrick put a microphone on the woman who was ranked number 3 and asked her to narrate her mate selection strategy.
I guess everyone's going to start off going to the number 10 guy. 3, 1, 4, 10. Oh, 10 is taken now. Nobody will make eye contact with me. I'm not really used to that. I like that one, yeah. But his number's too low. I can do better.
Only got a few more clips after this.
1, no, 7. I could, oh, he's being paired up. I have a feeling I have a very low number because no one's coming over to me at all right now. Come on. 2, no, I can do better than that. We're running out of numbers. 1, 8, I guess this.
So as you can see, she's vocalizing the mate selection process.
All that's left. Okay, I'm stuck with 2.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
Yes,
I don't
I know.
want her kid no more. I'm sorry.
What?
You don't be here. You don't be here taking care of her. You don't be going through all the stressful stuff that I be going through.
Sure.
I want to go out. I want to go to the club. I want to travel. I want to be able to get up at 2 a.m. and go hang with my friends if I want to do it. You don't be nowhere to be found.
What? I'm working. What are you talking about?
Doing what?
And you sound real selfish like that.
I'm alone. You're supposed to be her father, and I'm alone.
I am her father, and I am here with her.
So where do you be at? Because you might as well be absent baby daddy, and I might as well put you on child support.
Well, where the baby at right now?
With your mother.
With my mother.
Yeah,
oh my
so
God.
I don't want her. So you can either go pick her.
I do kind of wonder if this one is real. You do have to take all these with a grain of salt. A lot of shit on the internet is fake.
From your mother's house, and she'll be at the fire station next week, and I'm in Miami next somewhere.
Oh. Oh, Miami. So
oh boy, if you threatened to drop